एक्सक्यूज मी सर, वो कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड एचआरएम है वो सब्जेक्ट। जी जी, नहीं आप क्वेश्चन बैंक देखिए, उसका क्वेश्चन बैंक देखिए, वो नए इस बार पहली बार दे रहे हैं बच्चे एग्जाम। जी मैं क्लास So an executive is one person who is in a label 5 manager or is a label 5 leader where he has no self interest of his own, but then whenever he uses this all his ego, all his self interest, he uses towards a professional will, or he uses towards achieving a greater good for that organization. Now, every good to great company, why I talked about this 5 levels of leadership, every good to great company had level 5 leadership during the initial transition years. Like from the initial years of 1 to 20 years, say 1 to 15 years, generally 15 years we are studying in this subject, or we are studying in this book. But whenever it is a pivotal transition years, or whenever it is like 15 to 10, 20 years of the growth of that organization, every good to great company has a level 5 leadership. And when we talk about this level 5, this level 5 refers to the 5 level hierarchy, like executive capabilities with level 5 being top. Like level 5 जब हम बात करते हैं ना, we talk about like somebody who is in the level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is not like we have only one level 5 executive that we talk about. When we talk about a good to great company, there should be leadership at all these labels. Label 1 being highly capable individual, label 2 being contributing team member, label 3 being competent manager, label 4 being effective leader, and label 5 being an executive. Now, when this label 5 leaders display a modesty, or when they display understanding, or when they display their willingness, or when they channelize themselves in achieving a professional growth or professional growth of that organization, they always set up successors. And this successors, when they set up their successors, they aim that there should be a great success in the next generation. जब इस generation में जितना success हुआ उतना, they always aim that whoever successor will be appointed, or whoever will be in succession with the level 5 leaders, they assume that they will be getting a greater success than their older generation. In contrast, when we talk about the level 4 leaders, they have their personal egos, and sometimes this personal level 4 में जब वो आते हैं, this personal egos can contribute towards the it can sometimes contribute towards the demise of a company, or it can contribute towards the less achievement of a company. जब level 4 leaders होते हैं, level 4 leader is an effective leader where like he make a compelling and a clear vision, and he makes sets of higher performance standards. Sometimes what happens is level 4 leaders का जो ego, personal ego रहता है ना, it sometimes contributes to the demise of a company, or it sometimes contribute towards lesser achievement of a company. And often what will it result is, often it will the successors whoever are recruited, or the successors जो भी आ जाते हैं level 4 के बाद, they will take the company for failure. Now when we talk about level 5 leader, they are very fanatically driven in terms like they are very much concerned about having results. Like they want to produce sustained results. They will do whatever it takes to make the company great. When we talk about a level 5 leaders, so they display workman diligence. Like they use more horse in plowing, and they use more horse like they use those horse for plowing, or getting to the top rather than showing off an horse. इसका मतलब है जब वो level 5 में आ जाते हैं leaders ना, what they aim is, उनके पास एक ही aim रहता है that they are going to make this company a very great company. Great company in terms of whether it will be in terms of financially, or it isn't it is in terms of people to work for. So यहाँ पे वो क्या करते हैं, that they use, it is a proverb actually, that they use more horse in driving the company rather than showing off a horse कि हमारे पास इतने घोड़े हैं, वो दिखाने से ज्यादा वो they use those horses in plowing of those company. Okay, So label 5 leaders, they look out of the window to attribute success to factors other than themselves. Like when things go poorly, they look into the mirror and they take the blame themselves. They take full responsibility if the things are going wrong. But then whenever things are going good, whenever there is a success, they blame it to the team members or the team players. And they say like whatever success we are getting because of the people working in this organization. Now here, when we talk about label 5 readers, if you are comparing it with CEOs, comparison of CEOs is actually the opposite. Like each time the CEOs look into the mirror, they take the credit for the success. But when it comes to blame disappointing results, or when it comes to kind of things where you have to be blamed for, they look outside the window, they look for other people to blame them. So there is a difference between level 5 manager, level 5 leader and a CEO. Whenever it is a level 5 leader, they attribute all the success to the team players. They look out the window and they give success to all the people who have helped them in achieving. But whenever it comes to things going wrong, or whenever it comes to things that go poorly, they take the responsibility themselves. But in comparison, when we talk about CEOs, they do the opposite. Like they look into the mirror, they take all kind of whenever it is a success, they take all kind of credit for those success. But whenever it comes to disappointing results, they look outside so that they can blame the results to other people. And if you see the recent history, it is one of the damaging trends actually, by especially by the board of directors, where like when we talk about level 5 leaders, selecting a level 5 leader for any organization, they have always selected a celebrity leader. जब हम कोई भी लगा हिस्ट्री में देखेंगे, जब ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को देखते हैं, स्पेशली व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, when we ask them to select a level 5 leader among the people in the company, they always choose a celebrity leader. Like the celebrity leader is someone who, celebrity as the name says, celebrity, like they select someone who has already got a achievement. Uske jitne bhi achievements hai, somebody who do not strives to make an achievement, but then somebody who gets an achievement, that is one person who is called as a celebrity leader. But then most, they deselect the potential level 5 leaders, somebody who has risen from level 1 to level 5. They do not select them, or they do not give them preference. Rather, they give a preference to one celebrity leader, where whoever is like more promoted, or whoever is moreover like somebody who has an achievement of its own, and somebody who takes the credit for his own achievement. Now, when we talk about level 5 leaders are someone who exist all around us. It is just like we have to understand, and we have to look what exactly we are searching for. So this was this first chapter. So this was the first chapter of Good to Great. This is actually one very complicated book to understand, and like if you understand it, then it is well fine. As I had told you, like the very first chapter deals with disciplined people. That is what your level 5 leaders are. ये chapter में they talk about like there are 5 hierarchy labels, and this 5 hierarchy labels have like somebody from level 1 to level 5. When people have risen from level 1 to level 5, they have a certain characteristics of their own. And these people actually strive to make their main ambition, their main goal is like taking the company or building a very great company. And these leaders, they are actually, ऐसे कोई सेट ऑफ क्वालिटीज नहीं होता है, एंड दिस आर नॉट लाइक एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी में पाए जाते हैं. these leaders, they might run different companies in different markets. Okay, now इतना बोलने के बाद, इतना समझने के बाद, can you give me an example of level 5 leadership in the market? अभी के सिचुएशन में can you give me an example of someone who is a level 5 leader in the market? Give me an example of level 5 leader in a market. Somebody who has taken the company from good to great. You know that person, you have to tell me. Tell me, who is a level 5 leader? Like आप जानते हो who is a level 5 leader? You know the names? Tell me. Yes. So, yes, what you're saying?
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Okay.
Aditya Puri, HDFC Bank.
Aditya Puri and level 5 leader? No. No, he is not. Who else? Who else?
Arvind Kejriwal.
Nah. I'm talking about where this level 5 leaders aim of making good to great, taking the company from a good label to a great label.
Ma'am, Raju Bajaj Auto.
It's not a great actually. It's not great.
DMart. Yes, ma'am. Madam, Sundar Pichai.
Sundar Pichai. Google was itself very great.
Madam,
Elon Musk,
BJP.
Hmm?
Narendra Modi, BJP.
the SpaceX owner.
Narendra Modi, BJP. It's not
क्योंकि
great.
6 साल पहले कोई पहचानता नहीं था बीजेपी को, मतलब फॉर में ऐसा कुछ कोई सोच भी नहीं सकता था 7 साल पहले.
Not exactly. He will not be a level 5 leader.
Ma'am, Patanjali, Baba Ramdev.
Yes. Yes. But then he is actually not a level 5 executive. There are many political forces acting behind that company where it has taken to. But then, okay,
Yes,
I'll agree with it. But then he is not exactly the material.
He's the mastermind.
There are companies. आप अगर सोचोगे ना, there are companies right in front of you. Right in front of you.
Jio.
क्या?
Reliance Jio.
Reliance Jio is a nice example, but who is the person behind Reliance Jio?
मैम मनु जैन जो एमआई का जो सीईओ है जो है.
Not exactly. They have their pricing strategy in getting them to. They are not a great company.
एमआई जो है ना मैम वो अभी.
हाँ, MI मैं समझी. MI जो है, but then it is not a great company.
मैडम, TCS फकीरचंद कोहली. TCS जो फकीरचंद कोहली जो फाउंडर थे, सीईओ थे, जो अभी चले गए.
Not exactly. I'm talking about currently ruling who are the level 5 executive. Okay, I myself is giving you the example. This is just a live example, and like we recently had spoken and we recently had been working with this person जिसके बारे में आपके साथ में share कर रही हूँ. He is none other than Suresh Narayan. Suresh Narayan is actually the CEO of Nestle India. He's a level 5 executive. Level 5 executive was when he joined Nestle India some few years back, say 5 years back. Not exactly 5 years back, 2015 he joined. 2015 there was a huge revelation that came up with the product called as Maggi, where traces of monosodium glutamate, it was found in Maggi, and it was pura India, it was revolutionizing against Maggi, saying that how come this product is being produced by Nestle India and it is highly dangerous to the health of the people. Like totally the product was declared as clinically dead, and it was Maggi was dumped. आप अगर देखे होगे ना, there were images going in internet, there were images going on newspapers, heavy amount of Maggi was dumped. Anywhere you will find them. Nestle at that time was going to the ashes. Okay, so Suresh Narayan joined that company during the year of 2014-15, where this kind of things was going on. So from the ashes, he has risen to a position of a phoenix. Like today, Nestle is a market leader, and in a very short span of 2015, in a very short span of say 8 to 9 months, Maggi returned back again. Like Maggi के ऊपर जो cases हुए थे, at that time Patanjali also came up with the concept of noodles, and at that time ITC, one of their leading competitors, they had also come up with the concept of promoting their products, but none of them were successful. They came back with a bang. Maggi came back with a bang, where the first thing was they started apologizing people, like yes, we agree, we had this content in our Maggi, it was very harmful, but then we are back again. अगर उस टाइम के एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स आप देखे होंगे, बर्ड पेपर में पहला पेज बड़ा बड़ा एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स आ रहा था, where they were asking sorry to the people, and then they started coming back, sipping back with their advertisements. They started coming back to the market with a very lower price, and then Nestle India again got the position of being called as a market leader in the FMCG market, fast moving consumer goods market. So Suresh Narayan is one such person who is a level 5 executive. The second level 5 executive I'll tell you is about very popularly, where you people must be knowing about Myntra. Myntra, when initially Myntra had a very strong competition in terms with Flipkart, in terms with Jabong. If you remember, there was one company called as Jabong. It was into apparels, and it had a very strong competition with Amazon. Amazon at that time had started selling apparels. So Myntra was not getting enough space actually to compete. So what Anant Narayan did, he was a CEO of Myntra at that time, and then sorry, he was a CEO of yes, he was the CEO of Myntra at that time. What he did is he took two crucial decisions in terms like he had acquired one Bangalore-based company. Bangalore का एक छोटा सा company था Qubit बोल के. Qubit was also one of those e-commerce platforms, but it was not something which was very popular during that time. So what he did is he first acquired Qubit. Immediately after acquiring Qubit, he acquired Jabong. उन्होंने डायरेक्टली परचेज कर लिया. Qubit and Jabong, when they merged, they had a very strong supply chain throughout the south. They had a very strong supply chain, and then after acquiring Jabong, there were many global brands which came up into Myntra and making India, like today Myntra is what you are hearing, and apparel खरीदना है तो the first thing that comes to your mind, and when you say it, is called as Myntra. है कि नहीं? है कि नहीं?
Yes,
I'll give you another example. How many of you are aware that there is in this apparel company called as Max?
yes ma'am, पुणे में है.
हाँ, पुणे में है, वो बैंगलोर में भी है, दिल्ली में भी है, भुवनेश्वर, कोलकाता, वहां पे भी है. It's all India label present. Okay. So when Max came up, Max had this tough competition. Max जब launch हुआ था ना, it had this tough competition with none other than आपका जो बिग बाजार का क्या ब्रांड है यार? What is that brand of Big Bazaar? Apparels का brand, Big Bazaar का जो apparel brands है उसका नाम FBB. So it had a tough competition with FBB, but then what Max did is it started expanding its product range, and it started it started seeing like what exactly people are looking and who are its target customers. It started targeting the junior executives, as well as it started targeting the college level people. So their जो price range जो रहता है ना, वो प्राइस रेंज भी दे स्टार्टेड kind of seeing कि people should be able to afford it, rather it should not be very high priced. अगर आप Max का देखोगे ना, Max has two price differentiation strategy. One is an entry level price differentiation strategy, another one is an higher level price differentiation strategy. Higher level price differentiation strategy actually sees all the products of lifestyle brand. Okay, थोड़ा बहुत Max का भी है, but then if it is a higher level price differentiation, they see lifestyle there. So who is a person over there? The person over there who has decided this is called as Vashant Kumar. He is the executive director of Max Fashion India. And today Max has its maximum online presence. Today it doesn't have, it has a more of an online presence rather than an offline presence. So he is one such level 5 executives. Am I clear? These are some of the live examples that I have been giving you. Like उसका और एक live example में Lenovo India भी है. Like initially when Lenovo launched it, they couldn't compete with Dell. They couldn't compete with HP. HP at one point of time was a market leader for this PCs. So what Lenovo did is they started doing an whole India study. After doing a whole India study, they found out that the retail presence of Lenovo was very low in some of the states. Low matlab they were almost non-existent in some of the state. So what he did is he started expanding its retail presence. He started expanding in terms of retail stores, and like he started scanning cities. He scanned somewhat around 500 cities, and he started comparing the brand in terms of like what its presence is in terms of HP, in terms of Dell, and they went and rigorously spending money on giving opportunities to stores, to opening of retail stores. And from a company, like within a span of 10 years, Lenovo is one of the, Lenovo, you know what it is right now. Like it is one of the growing, it is one of the popular when it comes to laptops, when it comes to phones, even when it comes to tabs. And the person behind it, this is Rahul Agarwal. So this was the level 5 leadership that I'm talking about. Now we'll go to the second chapter. Third chapter. Third chapter deals is first who, then what. Now when we saw the chapter 2 spoke about the hierarchies of the leadership. It spoke about how the level 5 leadership, or the level 5 is a genius person who will be helping 1,000 of helpers, and how this level 5 leadership is one person who will be driving a good company to a great company. Now in chapter 3, what we talk about is just a minute. Okay, chapter 3 we talk about disciplined thoughts. Like in the second chapter it was disciplined people, where we talk about leadership, and then this chapter we talk about disciplined thoughts. Now in order to understand this disciplined thoughts, there are three simple truths that the author has written. Like if you begin with who rather than what, you can more easily adapt to a changing world. I repeat the sentence again. If you begin with who rather than what, you can easily adapt to a changing world. Now, if you have the right people on the bus, then the problem of how to motivate and manage people largely goes away. The first truth that he talk about, that if you're beginning with understanding the changing pattern in the world, you have to understand that who is changing that world rather than what is changing the world. It is not like today technology has a dominance all over the world in all over the products. So don't try to understand technology, rather understand like who is a person who is incorporating technology and changing the world. Okay. Now, and moreover, if you have the right people in the bus, like if you have the right people in the position, then the problem of motivating them and managing them largely go away, because right people in the bus or right people in the position to a very great extent will be able to motivate, will be able to manage themselves, rather than when we have not the right people at the not the right position. The third truth that the person talks about is if you have the wrong people, it does not matter whether you discover the right direction, you still won't have a great company. Well, this is one such very nice thing that he has written. It says if you have the wrong people, agar aapke paas sahi log nahi hai, so it doesn't matter whether you have discovered the right direction. Like it doesn't matter, like आपको कहाँ जाना है ये matter नहीं करेगा. But then if you have the wrong people and you do not have you have a chosen direction, then those wrong people will not take you to the right direction. Somewhere you are not going to have a very great company. समझ में आया क्या क्या है बोल रहे हैं वो? This is something which like I think like you should people understand more. Like in a team, if you are having a right people and you have decided on the direction, that will be very good. You will be achieving your goal. If you have the right people but you have not decided on the direction, then the right people will be able to decide on the direction and help you in achieving the goal. If you have a wrong people in the team and you have the right direction, but then this wrong people will not take you in the right direction because they are the wrong people. And if you have a wrong people and you do not have direction even, then you are not going anywhere. You are just stuck at one point. So if having a wrong people and discovering the right direction, you still won't have a great company, because great vision, people to incorporate it. So when we talk about good to great companies, they have this tend to have a rigorous cultures in which like leadership is consistently applied, exacting standards at all times and at all levels, especially in the upper management. And when I say rigorous means that this best people that we have, or the right people that we have, they need not worry about their positions. They need not worry about leaving them, but they concentrate fully on doing their best work. So that is why, like, it can also mean like being upfront about the need to let people go if that is warranted. So that is why, like, we have companies like Amazon, we have companies like Apple, we have companies like Google, where these are the companies where it is called as the best place to work on. Companies like Facebook, where they have the right people, they take the right people, and they do not worry about the position of those right people. Neither they worry about any pay packages or anything. Rather, what do these people do is, they concentrate in giving their best to the company. They concentrate in being a very good company, or they concentrate in giving making the best out of their knowledge. They're making the best out of their talents, and then taking the company to a higher place. Now, when we talk about decision making, like जब recruitment होता है, HR में ये एक fallacy होता है. So जब recruitment होता है, when companies go to recruit people, okay. The first thing is, if you're in a doubt, don't hire. Suppose there is a person and you need to recruit, एक position खाली है, and you people are doing recruitment for that position. But then whoever people are walking to you, when you are in a doubt about their company, when you are doubt about their capabilities, don't hire them. You still keep looking for people. You cannot build a very great company if you look for the wrong people, or you cannot build a very great company when you are looking for people who do not have that stable background. So when you are in a doubt, don't hire. Second is, when you know you need to make a people change, act. The very first time when you understand, like, you have made a hiring mistake, you have hired someone who is not right for the person, what you need to make is, you need to change that person whom you have hired. If it is a very best person, they don't need to be managed, or they don't need to be guided, they don't need to be led. But whenever you have understood like this person needs to be changed, you have to act. You do not have to delay it. Try different alternatives, give them chances, give them third, even give them fourth chances. Build such systems which they will compensate for their shortcomings. Okay. But then, like, if you are going to give them a fifth chance, here you are doing unfair to all the right people, because when you are hanging on with the wrong people, on the right people, they get demotivated, and it is highly unfair to the right people. So what you do is, when you have hired a wrong people, either you start acting, either you start changing them. If they are not changing, give them third or fourth chances, but not more than that. If you are understanding, like, after 4 chances you are still getting the wrong person, get him out of the bus immediately, or throw him out immediately. Third is, put your best people on your biggest opportunities, not on your biggest problems. जो आपके पास बेस्ट लोग हैं ना, जो भी आपके बेस्ट employees हैं, give them the biggest opportunities, because there they will work on and bring the opportunities home. But when you are putting them on your biggest problems, like situations sometimes can go bad, and when situations go bad, best people also go bad. Well, it sometimes sometimes it works, like जब हमारा बहुत बड़ा problem रहता है and we give our best people to them. Sometimes they solve it, but then sometimes what happens, the problem goes bad, simultaneously the people also go bad. So whenever it comes to building opportunities, the best way to come out of building these opportunities is put your best people in it. I'll keep it here. This is the second chapter. We had total 8 chapters. We have total 8 chapters in this book. We'll take on the other chapters in next class.
मैडम ये जो बुक्स है हमें सिलेबस में, इसकी ई बुक्स मिल सकते हैं क्या लाइब्रेरी से?
ये मैं सर को बोली थी बुक्स लाने के लिए, तो मे बी लाइक ही इज लुकिंग फॉर, अगर मिलता है तो वो आपको दे देंगे।
यस मैम। और मैम ये लाइब्रेरी जो एनडीएल है, इसमें कुछ हमारा सिलेबस का पार्ट भी मिल सकता है क्या? ये एनडीएल है जो
ये एक्चुअली रेफरेंस के लिए है, जो एनडीएल है ना, वो आपका रेफरेंस के लिए, समथिंग विच यू वुड लाइक एक्स्ट्रा अगर आपको पढ़ना है तो वो आपको मिलेगा उसमें।
ओके, तो मतलब यूनिवर्सिटी का कुछ संबंध नहीं है इसका?
नहीं, जैसे उसमें आपको केसेस मिलेंगे, आप अगर पढ़ना चाहोगे। ये जो एनडीएल है ना, एनडीएल से ही मैंने ये केसेस उठाए थे।
ओके ओके, मतलब ये एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर के लिए है।
हाँ। एक मिनट। ठीक है। Any doubts in this? Shall I? ये बुक थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, थोड़ा नहीं बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है। Let's see. हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में आई बिलीव हम इसको कंप्लीट कर लेंगे।
यस मैम।
ठीक है, ठीक है फिर। Shall I leave now? Any doubts? Anything you need to ask? Nothing. Thank you.
थैंक्स मैम।